Okay, finally, we're going to look at how to add or make changes to your home page and your listing pages or your entry pages, and I'll explain to you what I mean by that. Let's start with the home page. Obviously, it's probably going to get the most use. It's the most popular page on any website, and on your home page, we see that we've got the logo top area, the nav buttons, the slideshow, welcome text, news area, events area, a welcome video, and Facebook and Twitter links. Okay. Well, the logo area is something that if you ever want to make changes to that, you'll contact us and we can make that for you. That's not editable. But everything else is. Like if you want to change the order of the buttons in the navigation, all you'd have to do is go to your site structure here in your control panel and just drag this in the order that you want. And as soon as you do that and you hit refresh, voila, about us and home. Alright, so you can change the order if you want there. I'm going to move it back. Alright. So that's your nav, and those are generated based on those pages that you create there in the drop downs. We've looked at that. Then we see a slideshow and welcome text. You can make changes to those. The news section is being pulled from somewhere else. It's being pulled from the news part of the site as well as the events. So let's look at how to make changes to the home page. I'm going to go to my content management system. I'm going to see all of my pages, my site tree here, and I'm going to click on home because this is my home page. It's going to bring up a form, and this form looks different from the other forms. Same concept, but it's longer and more developed because there's more things to look at. So let's take a look here. We've already looked at the nav. Now we want to figure out the slideshow, which you'll change a lot, and the welcome. So let's look at the form. And we see a title, which we titled home. You shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. Then we see an area that says slideshow. Alright, and this is where you will add your images and add links to those images if you choose. We see two images right now, and those two images can be seen on the website, scanning back and forth. You can add as many images as you want. You can add 100 if you wanted to. I would recommend no more than maybe 5 because people usually don't stick around long enough to look at all those. But if you want to add more than 2, which I'm sure you do, down below is a little plus button. Just click that button. You can click it as many times as you want, and it's going to give you an opportunity there to add an image. Alright, I'm just going to select an image, and then on the side of that you see an area that says URL link, and you can type in something here, and we'll just type in Google for right now. Alright, now we move down the page and we see a welcome area. Well, we're going in order, and here is that welcome area. Alright, we see that text. That text is getting pulled from right here. Alright, so whatever you type in here, that is what will show up in the welcome area. Alright, then below the welcome area we see 3 buttons. Now you don't have to have these. Some churches like to. I've added them in for you, but if you don't, you don't have to. But if you decide to, you'll see on this form welcome links, and I've put in 3 titles, and just like the slideshow, I've put in 3 links. Alright, where you can link those to somewhere in your site. Then also we see news and events, which are not on this form because news and events are getting pulled from somewhere else in the website after they're created. Alright, so the next thing that we have control over is our homepage video and our Twitter and Facebook links. So on this form we see a homepage video, which we pulled this from Vimeo. You can use Vimeo or YouTube or whatever you want there. And I've made it 290 by 164. Make sure wherever you get your video from, you make it 290 by 164. And then last is our social icons, and we see Facebook and Twitter. You can add the URLs there to your account. Right now I have them set to mine. You can add more, if a few years from now and those are not popular anymore and there's some other popular ones, you can replace those or add to those. And at any point, if you want to get rid of something, you can put your mouse over the number and see a little button, and it gives you the options to add row above, add row below, or delete row. You can do that, and you should be good there. So If I click submit, all right, I'm going to refresh my page because remember I added a Google link to slideshow. And if I click on this, oh, I need to fix that, sorry. But that will link up, so I apologize, that's not right. And that's how you make changes to your homepage, just by making changes on this form. Okay, well, here's why I didn't update, because I added all of these buttons and I didn't do anything with them, or all these rows, excuse me. Delete row, delete row. Now I'll click submit. There's always a good reason. And now I'll refresh the page. And let's see if I get a link now. Oh, still not working. I'll have to fix that. I apologize. Alright. So, that is how you make changes to the home page.